teaching.
And I'm retired from the Postal Service, and I'm a Air Force veteran.
And we are taking our first big trip this summer to Alaska.
Yeah, we bought a used Class A in June, and so we've done a lot of short trips, and this is planning on being a 2-month trip. So
We'll see.
And when do you retire?
May. You want 72 days.
But who's counting?
That's right.
Yeah, who's counting?
And we will also, hopefully, if I can figure out my editing, have a YouTube channel. But right now, we've got Facebook. So
Do you know the name of what your YouTube channel is going to be? Is it
Probably going to be Donna's Destinations as
Donna's
well.
Destinations?
We'll post on our Facebook as soon as we figure that out, but it should be Donna's Destinations.
Yes.
There you go. So what do you think about your trip to Alaska? You excited? And what are your thoughts?
I cannot wait. We are planning on going up there, stopping along the way, staying maybe a month, and then coming on back. And we flew up there a couple of years ago, so we kind of have some ideas about what we want to do now.
Which I lived there 2 years when I was young.
Oh, really?
My dad was stationed up there.
Any extra provisions logistically you're planning?
We are full stock, and then just making sure he's already saving quarters for laundry.
Saving quarters for laundry.
Well,
There you go.
I got pill bottles.
Hey, you know what? A 5-gallon bucket and a little Tide and
well,
washboard.
we may be doing that as well. We may be doing that
You do
as
what you
well.
got to do.
So we are buying and stocking up as we go now.
And what are you driving?
A 33-foot
33-foot.
National Seabreeze. It's a Class A.
Class A gas?
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, it's a 2005, but it's nice. We got a really good deal.
Yeah.
So, and we're towing a car somehow.
We're
We
not
haven't
sure
figured
out
that out
yet,
yet,
but
so
we're getting there.
That's the seminar I think we're all getting ready to head to,
Yes.
among others,
Yes.
is towing and
Hitching and
safety
all
and hitching and boondocking and all that stuff. A lot of stuff going on here at the
Yes.
Chattanooga Camping World Good Sam RV show. Good to meet you folks.
Thanks.
You too.
Nice
Take care.
meeting
And,
you.
and what's your stuff? What's Donna's Destinations?
Donna's Destination.
Got it.
Thanks.
Catch you down the road.
All right. Thanks.
Okay, so the question was home refrigerators versus RV refrigerators. Gas over, how does gas work?
Yeah.
So the gas down here on my sample here, so the gas heats the tube, the heat boils off the water, which has ammonia, 35% ammonia content, boils it off, and it comes up across the fins here, and the ammonia separates from the water. The ammonia gets dumped down into the coil, and that's where your liquid ammonia that does the cooling. A refrigerator, you have to make heat to make cold. So it's key that you have some kind of airflow. Fans on any refrigerator is almost necessary to help get the heat out of there. I actually belong to an association, the RVRN network of associates, and we're trained to work on RV refrigerators. So you can go to their website, you can find somebody of my caliber anywhere in the country that does RV refrigerator repair. So people have there's kind of a myth that goes around that if my refrigerator doesn't work, I need to take it out and turn it upside down for 24 hours and burp the refrigerator. Okay, that is old technology. About 1990, somewhere around 1990, the manufacturers actually upsized the tubing that was in the RV refrigerator. Before, in years past, if the refrigerator had built up debris and stuff like that in there, and a lot of people, if you see the yellow sodium chromate that comes out of the backs of them, they actually put a sodium chromate in there to keep them from rusting from the inside out. So the particles over time of the hot, cold, the particles will get back down in there. But the in the old case of I had to burp my refrigerator, that's an old myth that doesn't happen nowadays because the tubing is actually larger than what it was in the early days.
So if you've got a
early 90s, before 1990.
before 1990, so if you're before 1990 with your refrigerator, it's you may still have to burp it, not bump it, burp it. Otherwise, you should not have to.
No,
good information. I got a question for you too. Now, if someone says I have a residential refrigerator, for example, or a residential washer and dryer, is it genuinely residential? As in, I could take my refrigerator out of my rig or trailer and put it in my house.
Yes, this is true. This is the same unit that you would have in your house. The biggest difference with gas versus propane or a home style refrigerator is really power management, okay? They're trying to keep all the power down as low as they can. You know, years ago when you had a 30 amp coach, you could only run, if you had 2 air conditioners, you could only either run the front or the rear. It's a power management issue. So now, if you've got a heavy enough power inverter to run in your coach, then when you're driving down the road, the power inverter comes on and is actually making the power for the refrigerator to keep it running while it's going down the road. I have a lot of customers that do this. A lot of them have to add extra batteries, have to get a pretty good power source. A lot of the big fifth wheels, I have customers that have semi trucks that pull the fifth wheels. So they pull a lot of power off the truck to help charge the batteries and help keep the residential refrigerator running. It's really just a power management issue.
There you go. So if you had a larger Class A, you could run your refrigerator all day, every day.
You could run the generator too. A lot of people run the generators all the time.
And you're saying, but if it is the gas electric combo, it's probably not a wise thing to do. And if you do, regardless, you need plenty of ventilation for the heat that's going to be generated.
Heat's going to be generated right here. And if a cheap fan, go on eBay, buy you a cheap fan. A cheap fan, 12-volt fan to help get the air out of here. It's huge. It's a huge savings.
Ventilation is key.
It really is key. Ventilation is key.
Good deal. What about solar with your refrigerator?
Well, for charging batteries and stuff, yeah, I see a lot of that.
You can do it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
About how many panels would you say? I think a lot of them are about 100 amp per panel. If you wanted to run your refrigerator and you wanted, we'll just say you wanted a panel dedicated to your refrigerator only.
Well,
what do you
because
think?
It's the 110 volt is the problem. So you're going to run about 3.47 amps on your heating element. So you're going to have again, you're going to have batteries, and you're going to have an inverter to run that.
So it takes it's a process.
It's a process.
It's doable, but it's a process. Good deal. Well, again, Steve, thank you for everything. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
And give you guys a shout out. Here's your number here.
Oh, that's RV Roofing. RV Roofing.
Oh, wait, that's RV Roofing.
That's RV Roofing. I'm Steve Shelburne, Shelburne RV.
All right, let me see if I can zoom in on it. Oh, wrong one. All right, so that's it for the inaugural video of Away We Go H2O. Away We Go. That's it for Away We Go
2.0.
Away We Go 2.0. That's 2.0H.
Not H2O, 2.0.
Not H2O 2.0. Away We Go 2.0, as in OH. All right, so that's it. Kelly and Kathy out. We'll catch you down the road.